Hey guys, welcome to my third Visual C++ tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be covering a basic introduction to variables. So let's get started. Okay, so a variable is basically a placeholder for another value. For example, if I have a variable called x and I set it equal to 5, anytime I use that variable, it's always going to be equal to 5. So if I say 4 plus x, this means 4 plus 5, which is equal to 9. So that's how a variable works, and let's look at how we set up a variable in C++. So the first thing that we need to do is basically type the type of the variable that we want. So I want an int variable, which stands for integer, which means it's a whole number that we're going to be storing in this variable. Next, we give it the name of the variable, so I'm going to call mine my number, and then we end the line with a semicolon. And we basically declared our first variable. Now, anytime that we need to use this variable or set the value equal to something, we basically just type the variable name and set it equal to the value that we want. Now remember that the type of variable is an int, which means it can only store whole numbers. So I'm going to store 100, and then I'm going to end the line with a semicolon. Okay, so we've declared our variable in the first line, and then we've set the number, the value of it. Now, let's say we want to output that variable on the screen so we can see the value stored. We can do cout, and we can type in my number. Now, let's include that cin.get that we learned from the second tutorial, so our program is going to stay open and we can get a chance to view our results. So I'm going to go to debug and start debugging. Now the program is going to output 100 because we outputted my number on the screen, which was set equal to 100. Now let's alter the value of my number and let's change that to 200. When I click on debug and start debugging, we should get 200. As you can see, we have 200 as our new output. So that's basically how we deal with variables in C++. And in my next tutorial, I'm going to be covering more variable types and how to do arithmetic on these variables. So thanks for watching, and until next tutorial, see you guys, and remember to subscribe. Bye.